It takes 7 years to create a wine. And the first 3 years, it's about finding a grape variety that can grow on our land. So that's why we have our research block. And after that, when we found the right variety, we expand into a bigger block. And that takes 3 years before the first harvest. And the winemaking takes roughly 1 year. So it takes 7 years to create a wine. It started with my parents who started planting the vines here first. When I met wine writers or winemakers and I heard stories about how they travel all over the world to taste the wine, to make wine, I was hooked. That's something I wanted to do. The things that make me happy, there's so many things. Like for example, now is the time that the vines are flowering. So in the morning, I would go into the vineyard. I would check if there's some flowers on the vines. And when I see lots of flowers like this morning, it's like one step to achieve our goal for that year. Because we work since the first pruning, so that's like 5-6 months ago, to make sure the vines are healthy and the vines would be producing lots of flowers. And once I see the flowers, okay, that one step is done. I'm happy. And then those flowers will become grape berries, which will be harvested in February. When it's harvest time, when it's the harvest period, everybody will be so busy. We get really little sleep at night. We wake up super early in the morning. The vineyard team would start around midnight harvesting, and I will have to go and check the quality of the grapes, if they're picking correctly or anything that we need to change. And then early in the morning, the winery team will come in to set up all the machines, and once the grapes arrive in front of the winery, then we start processing. I would look forward to waking up every morning and coming into the winery, tasting all the ferments that are happening in the winery. And when they taste good, even though they're not the finished product, if they taste good, I feel extremely happy. And once the fermentation is finished, then there's aging time. It could be from 1 year, year and a half, and then we would bottle the wines. So that's out of the way. Everybody's relieved that that wine is safe in the bottles. And what makes me the happiest is when I go to a restaurant and I see the table next to me drinking GranMonte. I want to go and shake their hands. But it's just, I'm super proud when I see someone enjoying GranMonte.